Aboru Aboyi. I welcome you guys to this episode of Isese Talks. But before we go into this episode, I want to apologize for the people that were having difficulties to join the WhatsApp channel with the WhatsApp link. I never knew it was having issues, especially the one on Instagram. So I would have tried to provide another link and try to use the barcode as well on the screen, like try and scan it. Let's see if it will work. And if you're having issues, just let me know. You can reply, send me a message, and I can send the link directly to you. So today's episode, we would be talking about Orisa. In the previous episode, we talked about Irumole, who were the emissaries of Olodumare. They were 401 that descended to Ile to come and do the work of Olodumare at the time that humans were yet to exist in Ile. Talking about Orisa. Orisa are humans, not supernatural beings, but they were humans that were vibrating on a much higher frequency than an average human. And also, they have a very strong connection to a supernatural being, the Irumole, which they may be carrying their share. In fact, humans that were considered to be an Orisa were said to be a reincarnation of one from the supernatural being, like one of the supernatural being. And some that were considered to be Orishas were just considered to be Orisha because they were spiritually inclined compared to an average human. So, to bring the whole definition into a short form, the Orishas were humans and the Irumole were supernatural beings. So in order for us to, explain it, to buttress our explanation, I will use a quote from an Ifa verse. The quote is not from an Ifa verse. The quote is very common in Ifa verses. This quote is always common in Ifa verses where Orunmila is trying to settle an issue that is Omo Orisha, like Omo is apprenticed, have with the Yami. So after the issue has been settled, Orunmila tried to cancel them with this quote. And what is this quote? This quote says, Obìnrin ló bí àwa, kí àwa tó di òrìṣà. It means that it is a woman that gave birth to us before we became an Orisha. Obìnrin ló bí àwa, kí àwa tó di òrìṣà. See, even Orunmila stated it there, that because in that context, Orunmila and everybody that was opportune to study Ifa from Orunmila were considered to be an Orisha by an average human. This was during the time that humans were existing. So they were considered to be an Orisha. So Orunmila is now teaching the student that because you are an Orisha, don't forget, because you are considered to be an Orisha by an average woman, don't forget that it is a woman that gave birth to you, just like a woman gave birth to them before you become an Orisha. So you are obligated to respect the Yami. Although I want you to understand that when I'm saying Iyami, it is quite different from your own interpretation of Iyami in the diaspora, and I really do not want to go into that because they've created an industry around the Iyami in the diaspora, and I've made my personal decision not to talk about it or go into it because I don't want to say things that will make people feel like I'm trying to bring them down, and it is not who I am, so I would not talk about it. But the point that we are trying to make in this topic is that Orunmila was clearly stating it, that it is obvious that Orunmila and the apprentice who had an issue with the Yami were considered to be Orisha among the community there as humans. So Orunmila is now telling them that if it is a woman that gave birth to you before you became an Orisha, you are obligated to respect the woman. You understand? This is what Orunmila was telling them. So the point of this topic is to make us understand that the Orisha are humans. that lives their life to become an Orisa. Fine, some of them are considered to be the reincarnation of an Irumole. Some of them are considered to be Orisa based on the fact that they're very spiritually inclined compared to an average human. But the fact and the point of why we are doing this episode is that the Orisa were humans and the Irumole were the emissaries of Olodumare that descended to Ile-Aye to do the work of Olodumare. And some of them did not descend, they didn't come to Ile-Aye. But the point is that the Irumole were supernatural beings, and they came to Ile-Aye at the time that humans were yet to exist in Ile-Aye. So thank you very much, guys. If you understand, good for you. And if you don't understand, you can join our WhatsApp channel at Take the Temple, which I said we fixed the link if you've been having issues trying to join. So you can scan the barcode, or you can use the link on my bio to join. And if you're still having issue with the link, just send me a message. I can send the link to you directly. And there's also another group in the channel called Ilana Isin. It is a group for the people that have bought my course, my PDF course. It's called Ilana Isin. It's available on hotmart. It's available on hotmart. It's a PDF course. So if you have any question regarding the course, you can join the Ilana Isin group, ask your question, and I would attend to your question. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Ire ni tiwa.